Hey, let's go ahead and get started with the reading. Let's find out what's going on. We've got the Lovers. So, a head and heart decision. There's a choice that needs to be made between two things. Whatever happens, it's divinely blessed. We've got the Hermit as the crossing card. So, this is the challenge, is the Hermit, to take a step back. Look at what's working, look at what's not. Okay? We also have the Six of Pentacles, so not getting what you need, not receiving what you need, having the Strength card in the recent past. What else? That's 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards so far. So this is major life lessons. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, what's on your mind. So it's almost like you're trying to have the attitude of gratitude regardless of not having money coming in. Maybe money's coming in very slowly. We've got the Fool. So taking a leap of faith. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 cards are major arcanas, and they're right across the center of the board. Literally, the Strength card, the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Fool. So taking a leap of faith, maybe into a new direction. What else do we have here, Spirit? 6 of Cups. So we have 2 6s here now, 2 9s. 2 6s, 2 9s. What else do we have coming up? Something from the past. All right, 9 of Swords and the Devil. They came out together. That's what's showing up in your environment. I'm going to take them together. So, worrying about the worst case scenario. 2 of Swords. What else do we have for the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome? We've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Swords is the overall energy. With the 8 of Swords and the Hermit here, okay? These are 2 cards of introspection. For some of you, it's like you don't even know which way to go. I feel like you need to stay in the attitude of gratitude regardless of whatever your circumstances are. Maybe, money's not coming in. For some of you, you could have gotten fired from your job. Business could be slow. You're kind of sitting. It's almost like you have everything that you need, but like you have food on the table, you have nice clothes, you got a roof over your head, but it's like trying to bring in more. You want to bring in more. And so maybe this is about getting a new job. This could be about taking that leap of faith, but worrying. Maybe you need to, put your applications out there, something. Maybe go back to something you used to do that's going to bring in more money. I don't see you starting anything new. I mean, we do have the Fool here, but with the Fool and the 6 of Cups, it's almost like, it might be a new job, but it's doing something that you've already done. Needing to let go of something toxic. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So it's split in half now. So major life lessons, I do see changes coming through. Why the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands? So blocking something's blocked right now. Maybe your finances are blocked right now. Wheel of Fortune, things are going to start moving in your favor. Why the 8 of Swords? We've got the Emperor needing to take back control of your life. Maybe for others of you, this is dealing with somebody in a place of authority, or maybe you needing to take back your authority. This is about making major life decisions on your own behalf. Maybe talking to some type of a financial advisor. Trying to be strong, maybe trying to wait out some of this energy. The little dog here says that you're protected against whatever is going on. Plus we have the angel here. So this is major protection that you do have. The challenge is like things are just really slow. You're not seeing things moving quickly enough. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yep. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So yeah, maybe it is time for you to put out an application. Maybe it is time for you to start thinking about doing something new. The Hanged Man is like, you've been in limbo long enough. You're just not seeing things moving forward quickly. We have the 8, 1, 2, 3 times here. We have 3 6s, 3 8s, 3 9s. So 3, 6, 9. Maybe for some of you, wait. Why did I feel like I saw a 3? Maybe I didn't, but Project 369 is still relevant. Maybe for some of you, you need to be doing your Project 369. If you know what that is, 369, Nikola Tesla teachings. Maybe you need to, start researching some of that, because we do have the Hermit here. Working on your manifestations. It's funny because we do have the Sun here twice, side by side. We've got the Sun there. And even though the Sun card didn't come out, the Sun is about optimism, hope. The Sun is like the yes card. We also have the Star here too. The Star is right there in his lantern. You could be a Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces. You could have that in your top 3, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. We have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So that's the completion. It's saying, like, get out of your head and get practical. With all of these pentacles, this is about getting practical. For some of you, it's like you're afraid of standing out. You're afraid of putting yourself out there. Maybe you've been discouraged in the past, for trying to show what you're capable of. And sometimes, people do that because they get taken advantage of, or because their light shines, but it shines brighter than everybody else who's supposed to be doing their own freaking job. And so because of that, they're expected to do more for less. And so we dumb ourselves down so that we can just do as much as everybody else and not be expected of more. But if that's the case, it's like, do you even want to be where you are? Because I feel like generally it's just depleting your energy. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you're feeling defeated. You're seeing everybody else getting raises for doing nothing. Their toxic behavior is being celebrated. Their laziness is being celebrated. But then there's you who's, working their bottoms off. And you're the one that's catching the most crap. It's almost like your supervisors, if you're working for someone else, it's like your supervisor is giving everybody else a raise and not you. And so it's almost like you got to stand up for yourself. I do feel like they're going to try and offer you a gift of money. Like maybe it's like some type of a small raise, but it's almost a joke. It's like a slap in the face almost with the 9 of Swords and the Devil here. It's almost like it's a slap in the face because they're really not giving you what you're worth. You know that you're worth more. You know you're worth the 9 of Pentacles, but they're not even willing to give you the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe they're only giving you like the 5 of Pentacles. And you're just being depleted in energy and excitement. It's like having to battle. You're having to battle for, what you're worth. The thing is you're not stuck. You can always get up and get out of that situation at any point in time. That's what it's saying. It's like you're going to have a lot of courage to like bite your tongue in some aspect, or maybe for some of you, you've been biting your tongue, and now the Hermit is ruled by Mercury. So maybe it's time that you do speak up. I think for a lot of you, you are thinking about leaving one place and starting something new, but you're worried, your fears, your doubts, your worries, all of those are coming to the forefront. It's funny because I look at these cards, look at all three of these cards. They've all got their blindfolds on, right? They've got their hands over their eyes. They've got a blindfold on. She's got a blindfold on. It's almost like you're going to have to do this even though you don't know how things are going to work out. Yeah, you got the moon right underneath that. So it's like you're going to have to follow your intuition. Do the things that you enjoy doing. I do see somebody back there walking away. So somebody could be leaving and somebody else is getting, maybe an offer of their job because they weren't being fair. Maybe you decide, you know what? If I had to fight this hard to get to where I am, then it's just time for me to move on. What I'm seeing is what is up must come down and what is down must come up. And you look, it's like the devil comes up. You got the devil here twice showing up, okay? You got the devil here, and look at that evil little bastard. But I'm also seeing the snakes here. Something about chopping the head off the snake. You see the snake there. You see the snake there. You can even find out about your boss and infidelity. There could be some type of infidelity that's been going on. And it's like maybe you knew about it, but you were biting your tongue. You were just kind of waiting just to see what happens. And now you're just kind of sitting back. Like, it's almost like you're sitting pretty, but I do feel like things are going to turn a new leaf. That's what I'm turning over, a new leaf. Something you don't see coming with all these blindfolds. It's like you're worried about your position. You're worried about what's going to happen. Regardless, you're protected. You are protected. I feel like this reading is not for everyone. I feel like this reading is, and my nose just itched right when I said that. I feel like this reading is for a select few. Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you're just, you know what, even if they do. I remember one time I walked out on a job. I'd been there for like 3 years. I was their top bartender. Everybody freaking loved me. I mean, people would pay just to come and watch me just pour glasses. I mean, I would have like 15 freaking glasses in front of me, and it was like a dance, and people loved it. And then next thing I know, my GM just kept screwing with me, and it was one of the busiest days that we had. I had just gotten to work, and instead of coming in and helping me, he started fucking with me and fucking with my client, like my patrons, and then poured out one of my patrons' drinks and told them to get out. And I was like, now you're screwing with my paycheck, my way of being able to support my 3 little girls. How freaking dare you? And I ended up walking out. And then unbeknownst to me, because I walked out, he actually got fired for it. And they offered me his job. And I remember saying no. I look better in a tank top, and B, like, no, if it took it getting to this position for you guys to finally do something about it when we've all been complaining about this manager, then no. It just goes to show that you'll do that. This is your pattern. Like, you'll continue to do this. So you really got to think about that. You need to think about what's going to make you happy. And anchor, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. So I do feel like for a lot of you, it's like, maybe you've been in this position for a long time. You thought your position was anchored in. Maybe other people in a place of authority thought they were anchored in. But I feel like that anchor is being pulled. What else do we have? The feather, abundance, easy money, divine intervention. Yeah. Okay. I think that divine intervention is blocking. I almost just see this anchor being yanked up by that rope. Sometimes it's best to just give people enough rope to hang themselves. Okay? And I don't mean literally. We have the book here, Paperwork, Contracts, Learning as You Go. So like I said, maybe for some of you, you get offered their position. Some of you are going to take it. Some of you are not. Bottom of the deck, we've got the crown. Like I said, somebody wants to crown you that position. Overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth. Owner, boss. Owner, boss. And then it says taking a chance, making progress. So, like I said, I feel like the owner, somebody who thought that, you know, maybe they were used to knocking everybody else's crown off their head, and instead of straightening other people's crowns. Like, we're in a position, you know, we're in a shitty position now with most jobs that, you know, they want to hire in people who will do more for less. And if you even say anything, your job's on the line. Like, you're not allowed to have a voice your opinion. You're not allowed to say anything. Like I've told my clients before, you've got to be willing to stand up for yourself and rock that boat. Okay? Rock that freaking boat. Because if you don't, the tower's going to come in and it's going to pull the rug right out from underneath you. And sometimes it's best. And then if you ever do get put in that position, you've already been able to see how things don't work. So you need to start doing things that actually do, that are going to be beneficial for all the people around you, not just yourself. There's a lot of greed. When I see the devil here twice, there's a lot of greed. But like I said, what is up must come down. And what is down must come up. So if you've been down, you're on the way up. And anybody who has been up that took advantage, they're on their way down. Keep an attitude of gratitude. And even if you don't know and you can't see what's really going on, doesn't mean things aren't going on behind the scenes. I feel like for a lot of you, you look at the Lover's card and you look at the Devil and they look exactly the same. The only difference is these ones are chained to the Devil because I have to stay because of the money, or I have to stay because of ... and I'm worried and I have fear and doubt and I don't believe in myself. Actually, it goes like this. But Spirit's saying, like, but you're protected. So do you want to be in the energy of the Devil where you feel stuck and bound, or then I see the volcano between them and it's almost like things are going to blow up. You're going to see things blow up. And anybody who's been toxic is going to lose their position. And that might be a little scary because you're like, well, whoa, shit, okay. Like, what do I do here? Sit back. Let the chips fall where they may. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Love you guys all so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.